So we keep talking about this DeFi boom that's occurring in Cardano, and I feel like I am beating it into you guys, but it's important that we continue to talk about it. This is what can bring Cardano to the forefront of all chains. When you want to tackle the likes of Ethereum, you need use, you need adoption, and that's specifically what's happening during this time. Now, we've actually seen over the last week a 91% surge in DEX volume on Cardano. This is an insane jump. MinSwap was basically leading the way. It accounted for 90% of all the DEX volume on Cardano. It's obviously a big one. It saw a change of 99.72% over the last week, so basically doubling. It equated to $68.5 million. Now, the reason why this is important is the more capital that you have flowing through the ecosystem, the greater opportunity there is for growth. The more money there is, the more potential there is in the ecosystem. It's why it's important that we've seen things continue to go up, like the TVL. TVL still, again, another day at all-time high, just absolutely soaring. We've now seen, obviously, this Cardano cube, this ecosystem map, just continue to get clustered with more and more and more things being built in the Cardano ecosystem. There's so much potential here. It's actually quite insane. There's so much growth that's happening at this time that it's impossible to ignore it. Now, I've had some good questions. So questions have been, if this boom is happening, why aren't we seeing the price of ADA just go on this absolute tear? But what you have to remember is that we're still in a bear market, right? We're still feeling the weight of, BTC, the macro factors outside of the market itself. All this stuff is weighing the overall market down. I still think ADA is extremely undervalued compared to where it should be at this point. As always, this is not financial advice, but right now, ADA is not just going to make any big, massive 100% moves overnight. For one thing, it's a little too big to do that at this point. I could see 10, 15, 20% run in a day, but it's big, guys. It's a $13 billion market cap. Now, once we get into the bull market cycle and things to really start running, that's where the potential truly lies. But this money flowing back and forth doesn't necessarily mean immediate growth in the price of ADA. But what it does bring in, again, is more adoption, more users. And once you get that in the Cardano ecosystem, people utilizing ADA, guess what they have to do to transact in Cardano? They need to continue to buy ADA. It's the reason why Ethereum saw such an insane growth in the price of ETH, right? That same kind of thing can happen as the Cardano ecosystem begins to take off and there are more and more holders in the system. Now, actually, if we look at today, we're actually seeing a little bit of growth. We're actually up to almost 38 cents on ADA. And this is actually a very strong move. Right now, the broader crypto market is seeing a little bit of green, up 2% on the day, BTC at 27.5. It looks like we may get through this Memorial Day weekend on a positive note, heading very, very strong into the jobs report on, I believe it's the 3rd. Let me know if I'm wrong. It's either the 2nd or the 3rd, but that's what's going on. This boom, we're not going to ignore it. We're going to talk about it as it continues to grow because that is how you bring Cardano adoption to the masses. But I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Definitely show your support below if you guys haven't. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Take care.